Hey, beautiful people out there. Well, today I am with my 2 month paintings and sketchings and all. So, I know the video is going to be pretty long, but I guess you will enjoy it because I have so many things to show you. And I had what I did like from past 2 months. So, without wasting any time, let's get into the video. So, the first one which I am showing right now is this ratatouille, and Ratatouille is of course a rat, and you had seen the movie Ratatouille. That was such a beautiful movie. It was animation based movie, and yeah, it was the main character. The Ratatouille was the main character in that movie. Now this one is basic sketching on some paints. Now this one was also some random painting, a boho painting art and all. This one is my personal favorite. It was lavender plant, and I really love lavender a lot, the scent of lavender. This one was very beautiful. I made a guitar and shaded it with pencil and all. This one is of course Lord Ganesha. If you are an Indian, you must know about him because he is a god in our Indian Hindu mythology. So yeah. Now this, of course, you all know is Wednesday Adams because I had seen the trend was going on at that time of sketching Wednesday Adams. That was of course of this girl Jenna Ortega. Then this is oil pastel coloring, a wine bottle with some oranges, and it was so beautiful. I tried doing a lot with oil pastels and I love it. Now this is random painting. I use acrylic painting, and you can see there is no smudge on my hands. So yeah. Now moving to the next is this mermaid. It was like okay painting for me. I would not say it was the best one, but it was okay for me. Now this is a mother and child, and I really wanted it to be much beautiful than it is right now, but I guess I made this okay. Now this is pencil shading. It is sketching of like some earthen pots, mug and all. It's a still life portrait, so yeah. Now this one is an anime character, and you all know must his name, and if you know his name, comment me down below. Now this one is a beautiful angel. So the behind that angel is a power almighty. Okay, now this is Smurf. You all know Smurf. If you don't know, like, you have to know about him. Now this is Lord Buddha. So if you are Buddhist, you know about him. He is famous for his meditation, and there is this another religion also. Now this is some tomatoes, also some cucumber, and yeah, some aubergine. This is oil pastel, and this one is also oil pastel coloring because I love oil pastel, and I told you that I am going to give you a surprise, so the surprise would be in last. Now moving further, this is also character of an anime. I know his name, but I want you to name him because you're not active. You don't comment me also, so I really want you to all comment me down below so that we can chat. Now we'll tell his name. It's of course Monkey D. Luffy from One Piece. From I wanted to make it okay for you all. Like, I wanted to convey messages to you through all of my paintings and all. So yeah, I really wanted to show you my paintings. So many of my paintings have a deep meaning to it. Now this one is Shinchan. So the portrait or painting which I did, like this is Lord Krishna and all. So like the simple one are okay, but some are so beautiful that I cannot express my feeling. This is another character, and you had to guess his name because I really tried hard to make the exact one, and I really want you to name it. Now this one is of course you all must know Taylor Swift, my favorite singer from all time. Like, every song of her is so inspiring to me. Every song, I love her so much. She's such an inspiration to me. Now the next one is a random painting, but it has a deep meaning to it. But I cannot explain you at one go. Now, this one is like a sketch I made randomly. This is also oil pastel coloring. I made these beautiful flowers and I really enjoyed making it. I really loved it how beautiful it came out. Now, this was Iron Man, of course, and also the Robert Downey Jr. Is there, and the Iron Man, shielded Iron Man, is from the other side. So I wanted to show you the two sides of Iron Man. Now, this is Angelina Jolie. If you have seen all her movies, you must know who is she, and if you don't, that's totally okay. This was like watercoloring. I did it randomly when I was not feeling okay, so I painted it. Moving to next is okay, so what I did was actually I made two paintings on that painting like this. This is sketch, and behind this page is another painting which I will show you. Now this was like the first painting I started, so it is a little bit crumpy and it lost its texture. Like paper lost its texture because it was folded. Now this is Gangubai Kathiawadi. If you are an Indian, you must know who is she. So Gangubai Kathiawadi was inspiration to all the women in the world. Now this is a mermaid in the sea, and this is of course a gouache painting. Now this is Minion, and I know you all love Minion because Minion love bananas and all. Now this one is also a mermaid. Okay, and I really love this painting. I don't know who painted this, but I really enjoyed making this painting. I got it from Pinterest. Now there's some more paintings, some sketches. Now this one is this was abstract painting. It was okay. Like I did not did it with all the perfection. I just did it, and then I realized that it was not okay. And this is of course lemons, some big lemons, and it is of course an all pastel coloring. And yeah, I hope you're not getting bored by watching my all the paintings. Okay, now this is of course South Korean traditional dress of men. So I really wanted to show you the Korean, like South Korean traditional dress. So I made this. And then this is Burley art, of course, you must know it. And yeah, moving to the next one. This is a girl swinging in air. There's some flowers, some fruits, some beautiful environment and all. So yeah, this painting, guys, is one of my favorite because this is such a beautiful, you don't know the meaning of it because it means me a lot. It's of course a painting of a forest where there is lots and lots of trees, but it's a forest of your journey. It's a forest. And I had read this poem once where there was something related to forest where you're lost, like the life and all. So it was such a beautiful painting to me. Now this is of course Shah Rukh Khan. Now this is calligraphy that I did with blue pen. Of course I wanted to show it with more sketches, pens and all. Now this one is okay, like this is a portrait. I loved it, but it was not, it didn't meet my expectations. This is like such a beautiful, okay, the back was also painting but it got ruined, so I painted again on the back of like front of page, or you can say anything. So yeah, this was of course watercoloring, and the hair looks so beautiful. Now this is a portrait I did with gouache paint, and gouache paints are really good. Like I started using it again after so many years, and because I had improved many things, like my skills and all, so I use it with more efficiency. Now this is of course frosting a princess, or you can say ice princess, which I painted in blue with some white. And now this is beautiful, beautiful um, angel world. And now this one is of course my last painting, and this painting I did today. So it was very beautiful for me, like I actually did it so beautiful. I love this portrait better than any other portrait which I did before. Now these are some of my small sketches which I did mostly of food and all. So this is of course a popcorn. As you can see, I will start it with popcorn, then moving toward other. This is burger, and I wanted to make all the food like quite realistic, so I tried my best. Now these are some paintings. So this one was like a ghost having a pair of spectacles in the dark. So yeah, the spectacles are there, you can see, or you can say goggles. Then this is a van full of pumpkins. It's like a Cinderella van. Now this is a cat for cat, and this is a butterfly. The butterfly have two wings. One is showing her beauty, and the other is showing the world she lives in. This thing is we call a pav. So pav means a loaf of a bread, and it's a different type of bread which we eat with some veggies and all. Now this the behind one was pani puri, and this is pizza of course. Then this is also an I did it. It was okay for me, and it's a burger with some tomatoes. Like the detailing was not good, so I didn't post it. Now this was the sketch I painted it, and I also uploaded video of it. Now these were some random things, and I actually want to tell you that I made lots and lots of things. Like this was an ice cream, but some of the paintings I didn't upload it because I felt like it was not okay, or if I didn't get time of uploading it, or I forgot it, and then I painted something else and then uploaded it. Okay, so this was a moon and some books. Let's study on moon. This is of course a Coke. We all love Coke. So this was a cherry or strawberry ice cream, some dumplings with sauce, and it's a orange marmalade, or you can say orange jam and all. Now this one is avocado of course. Then this, okay, so let me tell you, most of the paintings which I used to do is mostly from Google or any other apps. I always used to take reference. So mostly my imagination, like the paintings of my imagination is less, because I take a reference. It's not like I cannot imagine and make a more beautiful one, but it's like if I have a reference, then I will add more detailing to it. And sometimes I mix some paintings with one another and make something out of it. So that one you can say is my own one, but most of the other one is like I taken reference. But the fact is, if I did it, there would be some changes in painting. Of course it would be not the same, so of course you can say these all are my creations. So yeah, these are mostly food paintings. This was matcha cupcake fairy, and yeah, this was Japanese food which I made in a pot like on a sheet of paper, not in real. Now this one is very beautiful painting. I really loved it because it has a meaning, like not to see dirt, not to tell dirt, and not to hear dirt from anybody else in your life, because it can cause you to death also sometimes. Like if someone is doing any crime and if you had seen it, of course you have to face lots of consequences after that. So it's something like that. Like if you're living in this world and you are like facing a lot of things, so it's better just be positive and not to take negative comments and all. So yeah, that's all. Now these ones some beautiful paintings which I was doing like this bulb and all a few days ago because I had interest in some paintings. This painting, my friend, is so beautiful. Like all the tree and like tree branches is like enemy, or you can say some social friends and all who doesn't want you to grow, but you wanted to grow and wanted to become successful. And there was this door of books because you see future in your books or future in your work. So that what painting means. So every painting whichever I used to do, mostly there are some like a person painting or a thing painting of food, or mostly if a painting have a deeper meaning to it, then it has to be on my list, like I have to paint it because I really enjoyed making paintings which have a deeper meaning rather than other things. So these are some last paintings. So the last thing which I wanted to tell you is that I really enjoyed these past 2 months. I hope you also love my paintings, but I really want your all support. So I really want you to subscribe my channel if you haven't. And also I wanted to tell you that I am going to that I will be soon upload some videos on my personal Telegram channel, and that is for oil pastel coloring, and that is 70 course, and you all have to do it if you are interested in oil pastel, and that is of course for beginners. So if you're interested, comment me down below and I will sure give you an answer.